What is up, people? It is Squirrely Nuts, and today I'm just bringing you a Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary. I want to try and do more of these during the week, and I had time to do so, so here I am. Firstly, what you're watching is some AUG gameplay on Grand Bazaar, and then after that there's going to be some LSAT defending gameplay, just to mix it up with some Humvee. But, today I'm going to be talking about how to not become bored of Battlefield, or any game in general, as a whole. Like, if you've noticed, if any of you have been playing Battlefield on console lately, it's filled with little nubby noobs just running around like level 15 and under. I haven't seen that since the launch of the game. Normally, you get in a lobby, it's full of colonels, you're like, oh my god, and then everyone's pub stomping and you get really sad. But lately, everyone has been slightly on the new end. I mean, that's a good thing that people are buying the game and that so that it can fuel Battlefield 4 to make it better, but on the other end, it's like there's not that much competition, except for the rare once in a while. And if you play on DLC, there's some better players, but from what I noticed is that people just seem to get bored of games, like, really quickly. Well, I can't say quickly to a lot of people, but some people have put a ton of hours into Battlefield, and I can understand why they've gotten bored. There's people who have played less than me, and they're already bored of the game. And it's because a lot of people seem to suffer from use one gun and play one mode on one map itis. It's where they pick one gun, like say the M16 or the M4, which are basically the same things, and then just use it constantly. They have like 10,000 kills with it. They're super elite. They're all cool, and they're like, this game has no variety, I'm so bored. And then you look at their stats, and it's just like they've played Team Deathmatch on No Shark Canals for like, I don't know, 1,000 hours, and used the M16 throughout all of that. They're complaining about how they're bored. And that seems to be what's kind of happened to a lot of, like, some of the better players. They've just kind of gotten bored of the game, because I don't know, they just don't want to try out different things. Like, you see me using the AUG earlier. I really don't. I mean, the AUG's an awesome gun, and you obviously see that I do pretty well, but I normally don't use it just because I feel there's other assault rifles that are way better. But it's a fun gun to use, and I just decided to use it because, what the heck. And then you see me using the LSAT probably around now. Sorry, I'm not watching the gameplay, but the LSAT, unlike a lot of people, is actually my favorite LMG, and I know that kind of sounds like blasphemy when there's like the PKP and the M60 and stuff that are statistically a lot better, but I've just always liked the way the LSAT feels. I don't know why. It's like I just do. It's like I don't know what it is. I just like it has the best hip fire out of the belt fed, which is nice, and it has the fastest reload, which is probably one of the main reasons, but it shoots slow as crap, and it does, like, average damage, so, I mean, that's why people don't like it, but I enjoy it, and I use it, and I have a bunch of kills with it. And another thing to do that help you not get bored is just play with friends. There's people that just jump in solo or with their clan, people they don't even know, but if you have some friends to play Battlefield with, it's so much more fun, because you think of crazy things to do, like fly boats, or just dogfight the whole time, or I don't know, freaking tape your Jeep to a helicopter and fly it into a tower and see what happens. But it's things like that that's only possible with friends, and it's also a lot less boring. Even if you're just pub stomping with friends, it's a lot more fun, because normally if you play with someone that you can actually talk to and you know, they can kind of help you actually play the objective, and like all these other randoms running around with their AEKs, just trying to get their super elite montage quad, triple MLG 360 sprays, which, yeah, you run into a few of those, especially recon players. My god, the noob recon players, I just want to walk up to them. Well, what I've started doing is I walk up to them with a flashlight and just shine it in their face a bunch, which is a ton of fun. Or you toss an ammo box in their face, and they don't know that they can destroy it, and they don't like to move, so they sit there just kind of like confused, like little deers in the headlights, and yeah, it's pretty fun. Besting with recon players is always the best, but they sit in the back of the map doing nothing with their stupid bolt actions. At the end of the game, you see they're like 1 in 17 because they somehow hit one person at like 20% health, and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm so good at this game." As your team was demolished because they never helped at all. Or the kids, like, I'm not going to mention any names, Ghost State 44, just want to sit there and get in jets the whole time, and they just end up crashing or getting shot down by the other team that don't help at all. That can get kind of annoying, and you can probably get bored of the game because you're constantly being killed and you're never doing anything. So, yeah, basically, if you don't want to get bored of Battlefield, or this applies to COD too, just mix things up like a melting pot. Like, you toss in your herbs and your spices and you mix it up, and then you make a bread or something. I don't know. But just mix it up, play some different modes. I mainly play Rush just because I feel like it's the most like best game mode on console, at least. PC, I know Conquest is like, oh my god, there's so many people everywhere, but Rush on console seems to get you the best blend between like vehicles and infantry, because on console, like with Armored Kill, it was kind of like a vehicle rape fest, and if you weren't in a vehicle, you just got completely demolished. Although that can be kind of fun when you are in said vehicle. Well, the maps are just a wee too big for consoles, and they should have made them 3 flag conquest, but that's another discussion. It's probably already been discussed. Excuse me, but yeah, just go out there, play Battlefield, have fun, try something different. Use the derpy setups I've recommended. Not the Spaz 12 with frag rounds though. That'll just get you angry. That's not fun. But just try something weird, like put a rifle scope on your Scar L, which is actually quite good, by the way. If you have a bipod, you can snipe with that thing. But just go out there, try something different, and I guarantee you won't be bored. And don't sit in the back of the map sniping, not getting anyone for the whole game, and make everyone else angry. But that's been my time here. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I'm going to try and do at least 1 or 2 a week in between derpy setups and favorite weapon reviews. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I don't really care if you watch or not, because it's kind of boring, but whoa, no, it's not. It's not boring. I actually did very well, but this is Scrolly Nuts heading back to his tree.
The enemy set the charge. Here's your ammo. We have defused the charge.